Hey, what's up, everybody?
What up, good people?
How are you all doing? I know you're like, it's Friday. What they doing on
It's a
here?
switch. It's a switch up.
Right, because you know when we do a live, we do it the way we do it. You dig? How you all doing? How was your week? I hope you had an amazing and relaxing work week. Me, not so much.
Listen, I was ready for Friday. I actually got off early, so I was elbows and ass. That's how they say ass and elbows. So,
oh my Lord, all of that?
Yeah, it was gone. Smoking Joe Frazier out there. What up, peoples?
How are you all doing?
I gotta clean my glasses. I'm sorry.
What's wrong with your glasses? You ain't wear them all day.
You know what I'm saying? I forgot to clean. We're gonna put those right there for now.
Let's give a shout out to who's in the room currently. Latanya, Kel, Tawana, your favorite couple. Mary Cole, Tamara, ourselves. Love Ballad. How are you all
That's
doing?
all family there. What up?
How are you all doing? Atia, how are you doing, hon? Welcome in, welcome in. Make sure you are hitting the like
Please
button on your way in. Now, are we too bright? I feel like I'm bright. Jeffrey's Angels, how are you?
Hey.
Welcome in. Tara, welcome in. Tasha, how are you guys doing? Hey, you're new to the channel. Well, welcome to our crazy family.
That's right. Welcome to the fam.
Welcome to the family reunion, because that's pretty much what it is.
Yeah, that's everybody on here, family. No.
Don't start that. Not tonight. Not tonight. Let's see.
Love, I said, yeah, Target.
What are you doing at Target? What you got for me? You gave me some sunscreen. Listen, just so that y'all can see, I am starting to get my color back. I don't know if y'all can tell.
She healed, y'all.
But all hair is the only part that's still light. Everything else is starting to get back to the regular color.
Your girl was burnt.
As they called me last week, a piece of fried KFC chicken. Okay, so that was an issue. So
yeah.
Hey, House of X, how are you doing?
What's up, guys?
Marquita, how are you, ma'am? When we cruising again? That's all I want to know. Okay. So we're going to talk about some cruising. We do have a special guest that's coming and popping in here today. And we want to show them as much love as you show us on a daily basis. Every time you reach out, every time you talk to us, I want you to show them that same love. Yeah. You know them, you love them, and we're going to bring them in the right way. You ready? So right now, we're going to bring in our special guest, but we have something special for them to see while you see it, okay? So let's get y'all showing this. Are you ready? All right, hold on.
Your girl, V.
We are at the Disney christening ceremony.
Disney West, please welcome aboard a rich and jazzy life family.
Join our celebration.
Hello.
She has arrived, everyone.
Pirate Dice. So, we're pirates, right?
Josh is the chairman of cruises and the parks of Disney, and really, really friendly guy. We've met him on the elevator.
All right, so we are here swimming. That is. Wow.
With 2 sinks.
2 sinks, double sinks.
A shower.
No. Rich and I are the creators of Melanin at Sea. We laid in bed one night and we decided, hey, let's create a group, that represents people of color who love to cruise, because Rich and I love to cruise. We didn't set it for one cruise line. We had it for all cruise line. And no, you don't have to be of color to be part of the group.
Correct.
I'll say that again. No, you do not have to be of color to be part of the group. We travel a lot. And we are the sellers of the shirts. We're the makers of the shirts. And so, let's go see some people in the shirts. Y'all ready?
Yes.
That shit really got my shirt.
It's right there.
What you gonna do? We're doing it all. The feeling is so. Maybe you got me. Believe in the magic. We're doing it all. The feeling is so. Baby, you got me. Believe in the magic. Baby, you got me.
Yes, we got you.
Happy anniversary, guys! That was such a wonderful
We are
welcome.
blown away.
Like, this was
Look.
so nice. Thank you so
Look,
much.
guys, I was sitting here watching her do it. I'm blown away. I didn't even know it's
Oh,
going to
you
come out
didn't
like
see
that. Happy
I'm really
anniversary
blown
to you
away.
guys, man.
Wow. Thank you guys. Thank you
That
guys so much. That was
Is
so
a real
nice.
introduction.
Really introduction. For this to be like, I think this is our first like live of someone else's that we're on besides
Yeah, we're
like
always
the
people are always
trifecta
on
or
our
something.
live for
Yeah.
the most part.
We
Yeah.
never like join somebody's live from home besides like joining like from on a cruise. Like if we're with people, like we'll just
Yeah.
jump
Right.
in the live. But we've
Yeah.
never been like on
No, like
somebody's
we've
live
never gotten
like
an
this.
invitation like to actually click.
Yeah, no
the-
one's ever
the
asked us.
StreamYard
That's
and
crazy. That's crazy. Now look,
What
Yeah.
you waiting for?
it's a big switch, ain't it? Well, what
Yeah,
was
it is.
it?
No one has
I'm
ever
like, damn,
asked
do I
us.
not have control of this?
Well, this is the part where you guys just sit back and your cruise
relax.
along with the
Yes.
family. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So how's
how
it
we
going,
doing?
guys?
It's going
Good, good.
great. It's been busy. It's been busy.
She literally walked in the
I
house
literally
like
just walked in the
30
house
seconds ago.
30 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Like I'm flying on the highway. I
Yeah.
had to get my nails done.
I got the kids.
So-
I'm doing laundry. I got to go to
Yeah.
work tonight.
Listen.
It's crazy. I was
Yeah,
making
those are busy times. Those are busy
That's
times.
vice versa because he came flying in like, we got live tonight. Yes, we do. honey.
Yeah, I don't know if
Yes,
you
we
know anything about me. I gotta get myself worked into the lives, especially
Yeah.
warm up.
after work. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it'd be tough. So
Yeah. Sometimes after work, you got to kind of figure out
Bring
how
it
to
down.
let that sit there.
exactly.
Now I'm on YouTube. Let me
Get-
let me be who I want to be.
that other
Right,
hat, that-
right.
put that other hat on. You know.
Yeah, exactly. As a matter of speaking of hats, I feel like I got the wrong hat on. I love.
Now you got the right one and wear all that melanin, boy.
Yeah.
Wear all that
Yankee hat,
melanin.
man.
Yeah. Remember
Listen.
we just went on Virgin. I said, where is he bought like a
I
red?
actually bought the red the one you
The fitted.
have on the not the fitted, but I bought the dad cap
Oh,
right?
okay. That's
I
that's
bought it
her. She loved the
just
dad.
for Virgin. And
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wore it that one time on Virgin because it was appropriate. You know, you got to pull out the Yankee hat, right?
Mhm.
Gotta
That's
do
right.
For Virgin.
Yeah.
And then after we went on Virgin again, I forgot it at home. When we got there, she's
I'm
like, "You got
like,
your
you
Yankee
bought-
hat?" I was like,
Yeah,
"Well, I
about
have
that hat. I
this
forgot
one,
it.
so no."
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay. Now I shared it everywhere.
We're just trying to make sure.
You gotta make sure
Share it up.
everybody is tuning in. I just
Yes.
put it Melanin SC so everybody can tune in. So
Yeah.
thank you guys again for having us. Sorry, I'm a little flustered and over. Oh, there goes
It's okay.
you guys are right here.
Look. Yeah.
I will not be
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm
That's
talking
what I'm
about.
talking about.
Now
See,
it's
a
right.
New York
We are
thing.
good
It
now.
is New York.
Definitely a New York thing.
Basically New York. That's right.
Yes. And you guys are born and raised in Brooklyn?
Queens.
No, we from Queens.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. I'm born and raised in Queens.
He's
This
a
one.
New Yorker.
I'm a New Yorker.
by birth. I'm a
Yeah.
Panamanian in Trini. So I
Okay.
grew up in Queens and fell in love with this guy that lived on my block.
Since day one. Since she
Oh,
put her eyes
nice.
on- Since she
Were
put
you
her
born
eyes
in
on-
Panama?
This one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Dope. We have not been to Panama.
And one of your parents moved from Trinidad to
My dad is Trini. Yes.
How did you find your mom? I'm just very curious. You gotta find out.
Yeah.
That's one hell of a story.
Listen, I don't know how you found that crazy one, but I'm glad they found each other because now they have me.
Yeah. I'm grateful for that part. I'm grateful for that
All
part.
right.
Yes, that's dope. Yeah, we are. I'm born and raised in Staten Island.
Mhm.
Okay.
So, and Richard.
I'm born in Trinidad and
he's
I
born-
moved to Staten Island when I was 10. So
Got you.
kind of the same setup
Yeah,
where
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. 'Cause
yeah.
About the
not
same
a
age.
born New Yorker.
Yeah, I think it was around the same age. She moved to
About 10.
New York.
Yes.
Yeah, so you grow up in New York, you're very much a New Yorker.
Oh, it's a wrap. It's a
Oh,
wrap. Yeah.
New
You know.
York.
Especially when you
do or
move at
die.
a young age, then you
Exactly.
really grew up in New York. You got to grow up as when you're not an adult doing stupid stuff in New York streets, That's what makes you
Exactly.
a real New Yorker.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
the part right there.
Then we decided we got married. We said it's time to go.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Get our kids out of
Yeah,
New York.
we got our
Where do
kids.
you guys live now?
We're
in
in Charlotte.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there in the hop, skip, a jump.
How long you guys been there?
We've been in Charlotte for a year,
Yeah.
but we've been in Greensboro, North Carolina for 8.
Oh,
So
okay.
we've been in North Carolina for 9 years now,
Yeah.
about to be 10, but we've been out of New York since 2006.
Yeah.
And now, would you move back to New York? Why
No.
we interviewing them? I'm
Right.
sorry.
It's so natural for you guys.
Well, once we finish with our interview, we'll let you get started. No.
Well, would you guys
Never
move to New
moved
York?
back to New York? Never.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Nah,
said
I
mean-
said, you know what? If I won a lottery, I always wanted like a Central Park view, real nice,
Yeah.
like apartment. Cause it's like no place like New York, like to
if
go
you got like
to Broadway
money.
show. Big, I gotta
Yes,
have big,
that's
Right,
that's the
right.
part. That's the part. That's
big
when you
money. Yeah,
Yeah.
I want
Go
a
and
nice,
visit.
like,
That would
apartment.
be my home, my apartment for when I go to New York and visit my family, because
Mhm.
99% of my family is still in New York. His family has moved out.
Yeah, we all migrated
So
out.
there's no reason for him to go back except to go
Right.
see my family.
Yeah,
My
none of
mother
my
refuses to
family-
leave.
Yeah, all of my family's still in New York.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my mom, I got 2 sisters there.
Yeah.
So for us, it still makes a lot of sense to go to
It
New York.
does, yeah.
Yeah.
Not to live though. Not to live.
Visit and that's it. And
We-
it's a weekend. It cannot be longer than a weekend.
Right.
Because for him, when he gets to New York, his hat changes. The way he sits in the car changes.
Yeah, you gotta readjust for survival.
But it's the state of mind. It's the
Yeah.
you know,
State of
what I
mind.
mean?
It's New York State of
It's the
mind.
New York state of mind. You got to get
Yeah.
ready. You just can't go in there, thinking, on some other stuff. New York state of mind, you got to do it because it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah,
It's gotta be
definitely.
crazy.
First morning in New
Yeah.
York,
When
like,
I
yo, I
was-
need bacon, egg, and cheese.
Yeah.
Atlanta can never.
Yeah, when
That's
I was
it.
teaching, they knew that I was going back. When I used to be a teacher and I would go back on like for a weekend or something, they'd be like, "Oh, we heard you went back to New York to re-up on your accent to get a little bit more juice on that accent of yours."
That's
Wow.
right. That's right.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fair. Tell him, no, it's embedded.
It's-
You don't
yeah.
have to
Yes,
worry about
it's
real.
embedded.
Yeah.
Yes.
The minute you see
Although
another
I
New Yorker,
find people
it comes
ask
out.
me like, "Am I faking my accent?" And I'm like, "Why would I fake where I'm from? Like, this is how
Right.
I sound." Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Staten Island,
Exactly.
and everybody knows like Staten Islanders, they all sound like they're Italian, like in the
Yeah,
mouth.
yeah.
Yes.
You got that. Hey,
Exactly. I'm like,
Yeah.
trust me, I don't think that I need to fake how I'm speaking.
Right.
There's a
No, no.
meme about it. It's something like "Welcome to Staten Island," where even black people sound like they Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm weak.
Yeah, listen, I always say that because she laughs at me because it's like wherever nationality I get around.
He sounds like he emulates everyone.
But growing up in New York, you had everybody there, so you would play with their accent like all the time. So now it's just a normal thing. So and they don't get offended. It's like it's the Amish.
Yes.
When I cook,
We
if
did
I
that
cook-
on cruise.
Yeah.
like, let's say if I cook saltfish and ackee and provisions, right?
Yeah.
He'll be like,
Straight in there.
he's Jamaican all
I'll
of a
just all
sudden. I
day.
don't know why.
I'm looking for my-
And I'm like, babe, what's going on here? We went to Puerto Rico. He started to try and speak Spanish.
No. That part right there, I'm still
Yeah,
stuck.
that's
Yeah,
a New
that was
Yorker.
interesting.
Yeah,
But I love it because that I met a lot of people when we went. So
Nice.
He's like, are you Dominican? He's like,
yeah, I get
No.
that. When I tan, I get that.
poor thing.
Yeah.
Now let's get to interview.
I can see it.
Yeah, it's wrong.
Yes, yes. So we're gonna be quiet now and let you guys interview us, and
All right.
we'll take it from there.
So here's the thing. I see that you started YouTube in 2016,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
What made you start YouTube?
Great question. So we've been talking about how we moved to Atlanta. So we moved to Atlanta 7 years ago, and like we said, all of our family still lives in New York. So for some reason, like in our family, there's other couples in our family and stuff, but our family was really like wanting to know what Rich and Jazzy was doing. Where y'all going out to eat? Where
just
vacation y'all
family, like,
taking?
even
Even
our
like
friends on
friends, like
Facebook.
even our friends on Facebook.
Like a
We've
personal
been
Facebook.
traveling, right? We've
Yeah,
been
yeah,
traveling as a couple since I was 19. Since I was in college. So, and a lot of people our age wasn't traveling like that, but they would see us as a couple because we've been together this year will make 15 years we've been together. So people always want to know like, oh, how y'all do this? Can you set us up with a trip? Da, da, da. So we said, all right, you know what? Let's make, since we moved to Atlanta, we was like, let's make a YouTube channel and let's just show our friends and our family like our new life out here in Atlanta and what we're doing. And you know, I got pregnant as soon as I moved out here. So I wanted to like document Rain's life growing up, because when we were just dating, we said, oh, you know what would be dope if we like had family videos, because we would show like each other like little videos of us when
the few that we
like
did
the few we did have.
Yeah.
I was like, I wish I could go back to like when I was a baby. Like I want to see like how I look. I said, when we have kids, let's do that so our kids can look back on their lives as babies, newborns, and see themselves grow up. So that's why we started our channel, just so that our girl, like just for family memories.
Yeah, just for family.
Right. And then we would just share it on Facebook with our friends and our family. And we didn't think that it would get to where it is today. Like people was really like interested to see our lives. So our intentions never was to like, oh, we're gonna become like travel vloggers and we never had any idea. It was just simply to create family memories and just showcase our lives around Atlanta.
Right.
Hey, look, this is when you first started to walk. This is when you know, took you out, you had your first meal or whatever you can record. And it just turned into something else. We noticed over time that it seems like when we went on cruises, because we've been cruising with both of the girls since they were 8 months old. So when we did go on cruises, the vlogs did way better, and we would get a bunch of subscribers, and people would still watch our regular family content, but they would say like, hey, I found you guys watching cruising content.
Yeah.
But
when
we
you going
still
on a cruise again,
ignored that signal, and we just kept doing what we do, because at the end of the day, we both worked opposite schedules. I was working every weekend, working nights during the week. She's working Monday to Friday, not coming home till after 5. I got the girls all day. So time to go on vacation was only going to happen in the summertime on a 20 schedule. Yeah. So we couldn't get into it like that. So we never thought we would just start doing like all out cruise content at all. We did not start that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That's great.
Love it. I love that. I love that whole process of it, because that's initially how we started to chronicle things, because it was not so much for the happy part, but it was happy parts for the family, because I was going through medical issues and I didn't know if I was going to make it. So I wanted to chronicle our lives so that our kids can look at me in happier times. So it's opposite of each other, but at the same time, it's the same beautiful live memories that you wanted to leave for your family members for them to look at in the future. And I love that. Now I got another question. You already brought it up. You've been cruising with the babies since they've been 8 months old. Now I want you to tell everyone, whoever is listening, because people ask this question all the time.
All the time.
Cruising with my kids, I can't have fun. I see you guys have fun nonstop. The babies, those little princesses. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. Bundle of joy.
You don't know, but we've adopted them.
Thank you.
But explain why it's important. And I feel like why you think it's important to travel with your children.
I think once we started with them, we automatically were just like, we cannot let having a child stop us from traveling or dampen your life. You know, having children should be a positive experience in your life. And for what you need to continue to do what you already enjoyed. So we started off even before traveling, at 2 weeks old, Rain was in her first restaurant. She slept the whole time, which is what we wanted her to do. We never sacrificed our Friday night date nights. Having children at 2 weeks old, we were in the restaurant. So you're gonna sleep, you're gonna cry, we gotta change the diaper, whatever we're gonna do. So
we're gonna enjoy it.
Off with that, and then
we also, because I'm sorry for cutting you off, but also because we don't have anyone like messing with our kids. Like we don't believe in babysitters. We don't believe in any of that. And if you do, and if you're watching this, and if you do have a babysitter, hey, more power to you. I'm glad that
there's nothing wrong with it, but everyone,
I have a trust issue. So I cannot let anyone, I can't go on care.com and hire a babysitter or anything like that. So a lot of people would say that, like, why don't y'all just get a babysitter and go out? I'm like, no, I'm gonna take my daughter with me. So we would be the one with a newborn in the restaurant, anywhere we could go, we would take them. So we took a sacrifice. And then, you can't cruise with most cruise lines to your baby 6 months.
So we had to wait that anyway.
We had to wait that anyway. it just so happened when she turned 6 months, I was still working.
We was already doing road trips, though.
Right, we was
already
doing
drove
road
to-
trips.
That's it. That's it.
right.
Yeah.
So we waited till she was 8 months, and then we went on our first cruise. And ever since then, we were like, "Yo, let's continue on." And I want to take my kids. I used to see other people do it. Why not take your kids and let them explore life and to have all these countries they visited before their by the time Rain and Royce get 10, they're gonna have a list of countries they've been
That's right.
you know. So I want my kids to feel like my parents exposed me to a lot. It really enhances your children. You can tell by the way that they speak, the way they carry themselves. So you can tell kids who go places, So I want my kids to be able to say, my parents, they sacrifice their own personal time and to come
right
with them everywhere.
And honestly, I think that's what kind of drew me to you. Shan was on your guys from day one, I believe. And when she introduced me, I was like, look at their daughters. I'm like, oh my God. And then it was for me, it was like no holds barred for your guys to show and experience that your kids would never forget. So that's what would draw me to your guys, man. I'm like, I commend y'all, man. You're doing big things. So
thank you. I appreciate that.
And because we used to travel with our kids quite a bit, a lot of people, when we would go to restaurants, like you said, they would go. It was weird to me. They would come up to us and be like, I'm sorry, your kids are so well behaved.
No, first of all, they used to go, they used to ask us, are these our kids?
I'm like, first of all, I'm not the nanny.
Right. Have you ever got that? Like, are these your kids? And we like, yeah.
I get it all the time.
She's
still to this day. Yesterday, that's your mom.
Yeah.
I'm like,
how can they not tell?
Yeah. So
first of all, they look like they're a perfect combination of both of you.
Yeah.
Thank you,
comma, Jazzy, girl, those babies. But when Royce looks at her dad, you literally fall in love.
Yeah,
because it's something that it's a father and his daughter's love. It's a connection that no one can break. Rain looks at dad, yes, loves him to death. But Royce, that little nose gets turned up right over here.
That's daddy's little girl. Even though they're back to back, they're only 17 months apart. But for them to be back to back, you can tell the difference between daddy's little girl.
Right.
I'm daddy's little girl. So it's like, okay, I can see that relationship. She is addicted, bereaves him, sniffs him, like anything. She tells him, Daddy, I want you to be my age, so that we could play together. And you don't want you to be old.
Yeah, she wants me to be a baby so she can take care of me.
Yeah.
Or she wants me to be
that's
so we can play together.
Yeah.
And then the last thing she wants ever is for me to turn into an older person.
I
want you to turn into a grandpa. I just want you to be the way you are forever.
It's really sweet.
That is so sweet. Now I know we have you for a limited time because you guys got to go live at 7:00 as well.
We changed it 7:30. So take your time.
Yeah, we don't want to rush.
We
don't want to rush you guys.
Now, girl to girl, lady to lady, woman to woman.
Oh, they just dropped us off. Right?
I guess I'm gonna get some drink in a minute.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I beat you on the bar.
How long did it take for you to find your nail tech in Atlanta?
Oh my goodness, it didn't take me that long because
that was the closest one to the house.
It was the closest one to the house. Well, we used to live in an apartment, closest to our apartment, and I used to, because in New York, it was hard for me to find like a nail tech that's going to do designs and stuff like that. And I go to an Asian, nail salon. So it was hard for me to find that in the beginning, but then I found one that was near my house. So I was like, okay, they're almost the same price as New York. And then I got lucky. There was one on the next block, and the one on the next block is the one I've been going to for about good 4 or 5 years now. So
I'm jealous.
Yeah, because
lucky.
we have in our neighborhood that we live now, and I was just telling Richard, we were driving early this week. I said, that nail salon gives you wine on Fridays. He was like, so why you don't go there? Because they're not as cheap. I gotta go to a little
Well, if they're giving you something else than just your nails,
the price is more. I said,
I don't know. She's not that expensive. Don't do that.
Look,
don't do that.
Listen,
she's very New York.
I can get 2
prices.
haircuts.
You lie.
You know how our haircuts cost.
Yeah, I went there
That's
one
actually
time and
true.
they
I
were like,
can
"Would you
get
like a
2
glass
haircuts
of
for the price
wine?"
of-
I said, "Glass of wine, sure." But then
Like,
when my
thank
foot
you.
came, I said, "This gonna be my last time here." Okay.
It gets you tipsy so they can
Okay.
add on extra stuff. Watch
Oh
that.
yeah. Oh yeah. No. Can't do that.
Yeah.
And
Can't
it's
do
still
that.
not that far of a drive. It's just like 3-4 exits. So
Yeah, it's where we used to
Yeah.
live, so it's not bad.
Got you.
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
And then you guys are sneakerheads.
Yes.
yeah.
Big
I
time
love I wouldn't
sneakerheads.
consider myself a sneakerhead, but
Ooh.
I have a thing for Jordan 11s.
That I was gonna say. I was gonna say, how many Jordan 11s do you have?
Oh my gosh, that's a great question. You know, I never counted.
We have probably everyone that came out in the last like
Couple of
probably
years.
10 years at least.
Yeah, we have like
it's very few that we don't have.
and then we
Yeah.
get the girls into it. So
Mhm.
we
Yeah.
have like matching family. We were gonna do a reel,
Yeah.
but I
Right.
gotta take my time and put them all out because you know with the kids, they grow out, they outgrow the size quick.
Very quickly,
But I
yes.
was put some feet in it just for the real. I said, listen, we're just gonna stay here real quick. You're gonna
Yeah,
jump
yeah.
and we're
My-
gonna jump
my
and we're gonna
soul's out.
jump. So when you do see that reel, just know that some of them
Some
was a
of
little
them
too
fit,
small.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably like this.
yeah.
All right.
They sacrifice for the real. I hear you, mama.
Listen, see, 'cause we're sneakerheads as well.
Oh, yeah.
However, he will love every last one of them. It's only a certain few I love. Like
Yeah, that's how I am.
fours, sixes, and I think that's
Seven.
it for me. Sevens. That's it
not
for me.
six. She only got
I have
Okay.
one pair of 11s, and I wear them with kit gloves because they're rose gold, and I did not want to scratch them.
Oh, okay. I don't have those. I know which ones you're talking about though.
My daughter's like, "Mommy, can I wear?" See, that's where we messed up when
'Cause
you
she
wore
got
my
the-
shoe size.
She got the same size.
Oh.
Yeah.
My 19-year-old, his feet little, so
He got
I'm
small
good.
feet, so we're safe in that
Yeah,
aspect.
yeah,
And
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
all about dunks and skateboard type sneakers and track sneakers,
I
so
have
he's
no-
safe.
I have nothing to worry about.
Me? Not
Okay.
tonight.
Okay.
For the
All to
lock of the
yourself.
door.
I like most of the Jordans. I feel like I love, especially the classic ones. I love to look at them and have them and own
Mhm.
them, but I don't wear them because
Yeah.
what happens is I wear it, I put on the whole outfit, and I look in the mirror. I'm like, damn, I look like I'm dressed to go to high school. But I love the sneaker
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
I wear
yeah,
it
yeah.
because I
Listen,
want
I have
it.
a
You,
pair-
look, you do have that suave thing going on. I'm the opposite of you. I've been listen. I've been b-boy since New York raised me. So
Oh,
for me
man.
to put on a suit, I'll be just like you putting on sneakers.
He's like, "I'm
Okay.
going to church."
Yeah, I'm like,
Oh, it's not your thing.
yeah,
Okay.
you know how your mom used to dress you up for the auditorium when you had auditorium, you had to
Yeah,
wear
yeah,
your
See
suit.
yeah.
this one.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm with
He
an
is an
attitude.
entire mess
I'll
when it
sit
comes
with an
time to get
attitude all
dressed.
day until I can take it
Yeah.
off.
I think it's one of those things you could ease your way into. That's how me and my boys got into
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah,
didn't
it was like
wear-
him and his friends. They decided
All
like,
we did was wear
hey,
sneakers.
all
and-
they did was wear sneakers.
Yeah,
And
we
then-
had the white tees, 6X, 8X,
Yeah.
down past the knees. We had all of that.
yeah.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
when I first started dating him, he didn't wear like suits or anything. He was
Yeah.
all into Jordans and Prada sneakers. Oh my gosh,
Mhm.
Prada sneakers, all that. And
Yeah, when I
then
graduated high school, I won best dressed
yeah,
That's
because
it.
we
I can
just
see that.
into stuff like that, like the Pradas and the latest pairs, the Jordans I had to connect in Brooklyn. I would go get every pair 2 weeks early. I don't know
Yeah.
why that sold it to us.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, he would sell it to us early. And
Yeah.
this day he got a shipment in, release
That's
date or
it.
not, he would sell it. So we'd always come through early. Then once we started, the Prada game came out. I was like, oh no, I got to take over. I got to get every color in these Pradas.
Yeah, yeah. Prada was doing it hard for a while. Prada was.
They coming
never
back.
had-
yeah, it's
coming
coming
back.
back.
Yeah,
Those-
yeah.
the
Sure is.
same
Everything
ones
is
we-
turning right back around and coming
Yep.
right
Yeah.
back.
because we just went to the Prada store in the airport in
Yeah.
Turkey, and they have all the
Mhm.
same
All the
Prada
America's
sneakers.
Cup that was hot with the patent leather.
They're
They're
all
Yeah.
back,
back.
all on the shelves.
Wow.
They are fire.
That's-
The green, the yellow, even though black on black is fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are
Maybe
those,
it's
I
just the
love
old
those.
New Yorker in me. I don't know, but I again,
It's,
I
it's
want
New
them all
York
again.
in you.
I want them all. I have every color again.
That's it. That's it.
And I just love how everything is just flowing into the next question, because the next question was, what made you start Spiffyman.com?
So we started off, me and my friend Eki, we started off wearing suits and stuff like that from TJ Maxx. We would just go to TJ Maxx, we started falling in love with certain ties that we would say, oh, have you seen the quality? Have you felt the quality of this tie? Like we paid like $15, mind you, right? Versus $5. And we were like, oh, that's really nice. And we started dressing up to the club in New York. We would go out to the clubs, and we started off by just saying, what if we wore a suit to the club? Would we get more respect? Would it be different? And we started wearing 3 suits to the club.
I think you got inspired by it when we went to Vegas.
Yes, and then people were really dressed up. So yeah, that definitely helped. We would go to Atlantic City all the time too, and we'd see how some people were really dressed up, and some people were just laid back, like how we usually are. And we started realizing that when we dressed up that way, it automatically commanded a different type of respect.
That's right.
And when you do it right, you walk in, you own the room, that type of thing. And it was just so different that we like that feeling. So we're like, we need to get more into it. We slowly got into it more and more. And over the years, we stopped wearing the baggy suits that we used to buy, and just got a little slimmer over time and a little tighter in the right places. And we got into learning that still to this day, I will buy a suit jacket from TJ Maxx and stuff like that, because now I know what size I need. I may need to get it tailored. But then we realized that we can use accessories to make a TJ Maxx product, a $30 jacket. You could make it look like that $400 jacket that the next guy is wearing right next to you. And it's about accessorizing it so you could be a spiffy man. So that's how it started. We just wanted to be able to take any regular plain suit and spice it up, and you could come through. You can own the room as a regular dude. You don't have to come from money, because it seems like the people that were already wearing the suits and stuff like that, they grew up doing that stuff. We did not. My dad, he wore a suit like once or twice in his whole life. It's just not that he did or had to do. So we don't have that experience. So we had to learn, and it's something that we wanted to get into, and we over time just got more and more into it. But we also wanted to share that love with other dudes who we felt like you could do it too. So with that said, you can also definitely be a spiffy man.
Yeah, I love that. It's true. I guess the older we get to, you kind of fall into that fashion set of mine anyway. So but I commend you, man. That's definitely dope too. Because I try.
You try?
I do try.
I'm trying to get him out of sneakers. Period.
That's gonna be hard.
Formal night needs not to have
formal night. Right on the cruises. That's the best way to start. Yeah,
that's really where you get into it.
Did you not see me? Did you not see my old white? And I had a pair. I found me an old pair of white Air Max with some gun bottom sole. They was neat. It wasn't, it was neat.
I'm gonna beat him, y'all. You hear the abuse? It's about to happen.
We'll get there one day.
You just gotta buy them the shoes for like Christmas, Father's Day, Valentine's Day. Like, look at these nice.
They will go missing. They will go missing.
I think my
shoes right now. Thought process is his wallabies.
My wallabies.
Like,
oh my goodness, that's
you gotta get
we gotta get you some
recommendations.
We gotta get you some monk.
I told you I'm a B-boy from Queens, man.
All you need
hard up in the streets.
a brown pair. That's all you need.
Yeah,
thank you.
All right. So we'll work on that. I'll be hollering at you then.
Okay.
We're going to dinner in Blanc, and bruh.
Oh, you doing the all white thing that they have out here with the dinner?
Oh, yeah. You gotta come.
We just got the invite yesterday, so I'm super excited.
I don't know. You could do all white. You could do like
all they're having that
with a
in
white
Charlotte,
suit on that though.
Yeah,
that type of event,
it's gonna be in Charlotte.
You can wear all white sneakers. I could.
Well, I got an all white. I got a nice little vest, white all white vest. A nice little white button up. I'm trying to find a certain hat, white.
What kind of hat?
Don't worry, but it's a surprise.
You surprising me?
Yeah. And then
you're gonna find out on the day of.
It's gonna be a white Yankee fitted.
That's what you need. That's exactly what.
Dang it! You told my secret.
It's a white Yankee fitted.
A white Yankee.
That's what it's gonna be. I promise you. That's
I'm gonna switch it up. It's a big switch.
You going with big brim?
I'm gonna try to find one.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
If you're doing the vest combo, you could definitely do white sneakers, like white ups. Go hard every time.
I got a couple.
trust me.
I got a couple pair I ain't even touched yet.
Isn't that a shame?
I wear them just for like a dressy occasion. That's fine, right?
Yeah.
But I wear them for a dressy occasion.
I'm leaving on that note.
That's such a New York move.
Air Force One is for dressy occasions. Is that where we're at with
I
it?
said it. I got Spiffy on here. I gotta come clean. He can probably help me. You know what I mean?
You on timeout. I don't need the chat to tell you on timeout today. You on timeout. Now, when it comes to dressing, once again, you guys kill it every time. It is not only just coordination, it is just excellence. And I love the individual fashion shows that you guys do on every video. When it comes to, listen, honey, the girls, then Jazzy, and he loves on Jazzy when she steps up there, does her turn. It's a whole move. Okay? It's a whole move. What made you guys decide to go to Pat Pat to do all of your matching ensembles and things like that?
Well, Pat Pat came to us, honestly. They reached out to us and asked us if we would like to be brand ambassadors for the company. And we obliged. I mean, who doesn't want,
right?
We already, okay, before we had Pat Pat, before we had kids, Rich and I always matched. Like I said, we've been traveling since we were 19. I was 19. He was 21 at the time. Because I remember you were able to drink and I used to
steal my drink.
Make my ways around getting my stuff.
Anyway. He ain't trying to tell, but you tell me.
But I would go on to different websites to find matching bathing suits. And we would be the only one on a cruise.
No, it wasn't even no website. You had to go on eBay.
I had to go on eBay, right? I had to go on eBay.
And eBay had everything.
I had to go on eBay, get them from China, and get them shipped and wait like weeks for them to come. But when they came and we was on them cruises, people would be like, "Where did you guys make that? Did you sew that?" And I'm like, "No, this is."
I was one. Yeah. Because when I used to see us, like they made matching. Look at this.
And then she would try to get me. See, we've been married for 17, together for 20. So for me, it was at a certain point where it was like
we old. No, I'm joking.
She the cougar.
Shut up. It's 11 months. It's not a cougar.
Cougar. So anyway, she would always try to match. So I was good for the first 6-7 years. I'm like, baby, match me down. After
it'd be color, but you would color. It would never be exact.
No,
match.
It wouldn't be exact
outfit.
Sneakers was the same. Maybe because I'm a baseball cap kid. I love to wear baseball cap.
Same here.
So it'll be a hat and the sneakers will be the same.
And it's probably the
in
same.
The middle, no bueno.
But then
because it wasn't matching.
Yeah, but
that's a good start.
That's a pretty good start. To have the same
it's a pretty good start. But when we see your guys,
you know, he said, "We're not twins, babe. They not. we grown.
Let's do it.
We're too old for this."
So Rich and I, we're gonna be that 80-year-old couple with the same outfit on. We're gonna you ever see those memes? That's gonna be me and Rich.
Like, whose grandparents is this? It's gonna be us.
Yeah.
I love it.
I ain't gonna lie, I respect it because I was like, yo, you know what? I gotta get out my own way.
Like if you was to randomly run into us on the street, we more than likely even have on the same color. Like we always match. Like it's like second nature to us. So when we had kids, I said, okay, well, I'm bringing them into the matching game. Like we didn't just start matching because we had kids. So then I would just go to like, I noticed that stores started increasing like Children's Place and Old Navy and stuff. They started doing like the family matching outfits. So we started just having to buy everything. Then Pat, so then people would see us doing that. And then Pat reached out to us and asked us if we wanted to be brand ambassadors. And we were like, oh, definitely. Hey, yeah.
We need that point as well as our items.
That's right.
Thank you.
Yes, exactly. So it's nice that, and then it's nice that they have such a huge catalog of items. It's not like you're going to go on a ship and see somebody with I've never seen a family with the same exact matching family outfit on when we were on the cruise at the same time.
Right,
no, I may see somebody be like, oh, we got that one in the stash.
Oh, we wore that on. We wore that on so and so.
Right.
Look, once again, y'all guys is owning the rooms in the areas you go, man. It's
Thank
crazy.
you.
I love it.
Yes,
I love it. How many vacations is too many vacations in a year?
Oh,
never too many. No such thing.
What is that?
No such thing.
Yeah.
Someone said in one of our last videos, they were like, what? Okay, so 2 cruises a year should be enough. And I'm like,
no.
For who?
That's how
And
we
why?
started out, 2 cruises a year.
Well, we would
Right.
try to be on the road driving somewhere at least like
Yeah.
almost every month, if not every
Mhm.
2 months in
Mhm.
between. Even though we might do the 2 cruises, we probably would like to fly somewhere once. This is before we were just looking for travel content.
Right.
And then we would still, I don't know if out of boredom or what, but we would just feel the itch to drive somewhere.
Yeah. Just
And
do a
that's-
road
that's-
trip,
that's
a
me.
land trip, and a cruise trip. At
Yeah.
least try to do 3. That's what we start
Right.
out. Now we've been blessed to be able to do this. We've been able to cruise since cruising came back almost monthly.
Mhm.
So it's really been a
beautiful.
blessing for
That
us.
is beautiful. Yeah.
I love that. I
And
love
that's
that.
me. I would get in the car in a minute. She'll look at me right now because she introduced me to a place called Bucky's.
Oh,
yeah.
we just got on.
We just got onto that.
Yeah,
Are you serious?
So
Oh.
we got on that. We got on that when we
2
came,
years ago.
2 years ago. So
We was coming
now,
back from a cruise and I saw it. I'm like, Bucky's, we gotta go.
yeah, and so I would wake up on a random Saturday and be
It's
like,
crazy,
yo,
y'all.
let's just drive down to Bucky's. And
It's crazy.
they all look at me like that for real.
How far is one? The
Wait, right.
furthest one?
About an hour and a half.
Okay. That's a
Listen.
drive just to jump in the car.
Yo, listen,
Look.
he said
sandwich.
one Saturday he goes, I'm a little hungry. I'm like, okay, so what do you want me to cook? He was like, let me see my phone for a second. 3 hours, 26 minutes. I said, I'm sorry, what? Is that going to be in the oven? He was like, no, that's how long it takes us to get the slutty vegan. I said, you lost your mind.
Oh, he's gonna come to Atlanta. Oh my gosh.
But that's me though, because I'm like, I just wake up and I just have the urge to drive because I don't mind driving. Driving
Yeah.
for me is nothing. So
And I don't mind driving because I'm always in the passenger seat.
yeah, we know this.
Same
Hey.
here.
Hey.
I just try to limit myself to like 7 hours, 8 hours. It's gonna
That's
end
it.
up being
Right.
8 hours anyway.
Yeah.
But once it's
If the
more than
trip is
7 hours,
no, thank you.
I'm good.
Yeah, no, that's
No, we
me.
can only
Yeah.
we drive to Port Canaveral. We haven't driven to Miami yet.
No. And
We've
that's
done
did
that. We made that
once.
mistake before.
Yeah, we messed up and we
Yeah, I'm
we
not.
felt-
yeah.
we're not
Every
doing it.
time I have that urge to like kind of detour, like be spontaneous, a detour when we down in Port Canaveral. I'm like, no, because it's gonna be further for me to get home. I'm not doing that. And I'm the
Most we'll do
only
is go to Tampa.
yeah, the farthest we go is Tampa. And I'm the only driver. So
I drive, just not on highways.
I'm the only driver.
At
Oh, you
night.
don't do a highway driving.
Highway, night, inclement weather. If I'm sleepy, if I just got
you
my
a
hair
really
done.
low
The
driver.
car moving. If the car
Wait,
moving,
so when do you drive? Wait.
She goes
Local.
clicks down the block and back
Yep.
home.
So let me get
That's
this straight.
right.
You
now
drive
look,
in the daytime
Uh-huh.
in perfect weather conditions.
that's it.
Summertime only,
If I
apparently.
had a nail appointment,
That's
I'll
what I was
drive.
about to say.
Small
You gotta
window.
have the nail tech in there.
Oh my
Absolutely.
gosh.
Absolutely.
The worst.
I've
No, I
gotten on
drive. I
highway
do highway
twice.
driving.
Huh?
You do?
Yeah, I do highway driving. I'll
In
drive.
Atlanta, you do highway driving, you're great.
Yeah, I do. I help Richard out drive, like especially because most of the time that we go on these cruises, I have to pick him up from work and then we go on the cruise.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
yeah,
So I already work 12 hours overnight. So I'm getting off at
Got you.
7:30 in the morning. So what I do is I drive first since I'm still awake for a little bit.
Yeah.
And after I start getting tired, usually an hour or two, then she'll
Mm.
take over from there. And if I sleep decent enough, I may even wake up and start driving again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, sometimes you just need that quick little power nap.
Yep,
And,
a power nap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we have any road trips planned for the rest of the year. All of our cruises we're flying to our next one, so that's a good thing. Because
Okay, so we're
driving is
in what month? September. How many more cruises do you have for the rest of the year?
planned we have
3.
3. We have
Yeah.
3 planned.
Okay,
For the rest of the year.
that's for 2022. You have 3 more.
2022.
But you may
yeah.
jump. Did I say 2023?
No, you
No,
didn't say you said
you
2022.
said you was right.
Oh, I was about to say no. We can't skip ahead. 2023.
Yeah,
Not yet. I'm not
exactly.
ready. Listen, we have. I'm going to be. Believe it or not, I'll bring my hat up just a little bit.
Remember I said,
Shut up, you.
say it.
No
I will be 50 in July.
way!
Of
I would have never
2023.
thought, girl.
I thought. Where'd that come from?
We always ready.
yeah.
You look great. You go, girl.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Talk
Thank
about black
you.
don't cry.
It's the melanin.
It's
He
the
loves
melanin
melanin.
for me. Yes.
So
That's what's
because
up.
of you guys, I fell in love with Wonders of the
Wonder to
Sea.
see.
Okay.
So we're going on Wonders of the Sea for my
Oh, that's
50th birthday,
Yes. What is your
And-
birthday?
July 7th.
Okay,
Okay.
nice.
I'm a Cancer.
Oh, crybaby. No wonder why you like.
Woo!
Right.
No wonder why you like Royce. Royce is a Cancer. She's July 15th.
Yeah.
That's
you
my
guys-
daughter's
That's my
birthday.
daughter's birthday.
Oh, wow. You
Oh,
have
okay.
two
It'll
kids
be
in the house.
18.
God bless you.
Plus,
Uh-huh.
he's a Leo, so he needs us.
I'm a Leo. Yes. When's your birthday?
The 10th of August.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
the
10th.
3rd. Yes.
Stop, you just started. You just start.
I know
No,
he drives me
actually-
crazy.
Rich, when's your birthday, Rich?
May
It was
2nd. I'm a
recently.
Taurus.
You're a Taurus.
Taurus. What date?
May
May
2nd.
what? My
May-
sister's May 3rd. Michelle's May
Michelle.
3rd.
That's
Oh,
great.
okay.
Ooh.
Wow.
The
But
best,
Leo's
right?
still in the building. It's
Here
always
we
going.
go.
It's always going to be more of us.
Yes. We
Always.
shine, baby. Come on
Yes.
now. Come on now. Yo,
Our
Leo.
lives always
Once you
turn
get a Leo, you can't go
versus
back.
Cancers. It never fails. It never fails. I get beat up about it all the time.
Mm.
And Jazzy, you are a foodie.
Oh, I am.
You are
I
a
can't lose my weight now.
foodie.
Okay.
I was watching you on Mardi Gras. My face hurts because I could not stop laughing.
Oh, on the
She
Mardi
was
Gras?
like, "Yeah, no, that's not good. What kind of oysters is this?
Yeah.
It's a breading.
Her
What is that?"
delivery is just raw and uncut.
The raw and uncut.
You know, I try to
Listen.
let them down. I always try to let them down so much easier. So
Yeah.
I'll be like, well, guys, you probably this is not for you. And then Jasmine comes
Right.
along.
Oh, I'm
like,
coming.
hell no, don't
I'm
order that.
coming
Come on.
in. In
That's
my
this
mind,
one. That's this
I'm
one.
Gordon Ramsay. So I'm
Yeah.
going to keep it real with the audience. I'm
Yeah.
going
Right.
to tell you, listen, I try not to steer the audience wrong. And
Right.
I'm going to be like,
I'm
look,
not
if
steering
this
them
is
wrong,
good,
but it's the
I'm going to let you
it's
know
the
if it's
delivery.
It is,
Right.
it is.
It's
And
the
it-
soft
Listen,
liquor.
and by the way, I'm not mean. I don't want to be nasty. I never want to like somebody to watch and be like, "Oh, she's rude." No, I can't help the way that I express myself. Now,
we're
if
from
it's
New York,
not
so
good,
okay.
I'm gonna tell you it's not good.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. That's right.
I'm
But
like,
I'm with you. It's the way. It's the way you got to let them down. It's the delivery. That's me.
Everybody's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
ready for the don't
That's
come
what I'm
here.
saying. Look. That's why they have us in their lives because we
what
got
you mean?
we the monotone of we keep your monotone. So
Yeah,
when
that's
they don't
yeah.
understand how
You
y'all
definitely
coming
keep me
on,
calm.
we just got to be like, you know what, this is what
This
she
one
wrote.
right here.
Am I?
Yeah,
But you know,
there's
that's
times
true.
where Richard be like, "All right, Jasmine, you need to do that again because it's a little rough."
A little bit, yeah.
I know the New Yorkers are rough around the edges, but damn.
Hey,
Oh, for real.
he says that all the time.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of times I just let him talk, and I'm like, "Go ahead, say what you want to say," because if I say it,
Mhm.
they're
Or-
not gonna
or-
like it.
Or she say something, I got to do the slow little head turn like.
What?
And she be like, my
Yeah,
bad.
you gotta have those
Okay, I'll do it
side
over.
gestures to let them know, like, listen,
That's right. That's
It's a-
break it
Oh,
down.
you do that? You know
yeah,
what I get?
yeah. Sometimes he's holding the camera. He bring it down a notch, or
Listen,
or
I'll
he
get
gives me
the
a
knee hit.
wrap it up.
she gets
That's
that a
right.
lot.
That's me.
That's
I'm
him.
quick with the wrap
She
it
be
up.
going off
I be
on this
like this.
long story. I'm like, you already answered the question. That's
Yeah. That's it.
questions
I be
answered.
just like I'm in the corner like you already
Like,
answered that.
right.
Yeah, you answered that already. You dragging it.
I even do it right on the
Yeah.
screen all the time on a Friday night. You
Uh,
won't see, but if you see that shoulder moving, I'm probably doing this.
I love it. I
Oh,
love
man.
it. Listen, I need to definitely get on a ship with y'all.
Yes, that would be amazing.
Definite.
Mhm.
We got to figure out who's going to do this because this one, his job, they depend on him like too much.
But I'll get the time.
I'm ready to make you quit. I'm ready to be like Tabitha Brown. I'm ready to retire you.
You could retire me. I would love that.
Look,
Right?
Look,
he
look,
already
I'm like-
called you. He already called you a what do you call that? A cougar.
A cougar.
Come on, cougar, mommy.
Right? Let's play. Tell her to play the whole part out. Right?
I didn't say sugar mama.
That's part of cougar. They take care of this.
You
A
need to
cougar
be
gonna
in.
retire her boo.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's everybody say amen.
You know what?
That's
You see why I can't? I can't with him. I can't with him.
what I'm talking about, baby.
Honestly,
We
I'm
are looking
so
at driving up to hop on that one in Charleston.
Yeah, we were thinking
Since
about
they're
doing
gonna
the one.
close the port, we're like,
Yeah,
we
She
still
says
gotta go.
no. You've done that, right?
What'd you
Church
think?
finger.
Is that what your group cruise was on?
Yes.
And
You didn't like it? The
I was
ship
sick
or
the whole
port?
ship. I was sick the entire time.
Oh,
why were you sick?
Because it's a small
I
ship.
think the ship was too small for
It's
her.
small and it rocks.
Yeah,
it
it-
rocks.
Oh,
it rocks.
okay. Well,
You
I
feel
don't see. I don't
every
mind
movement.
that because we just went on the Paradise, and that's one of Carnival's oldest ships.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I'll go on an extremely old ship, like, and that's the thing. I want to show everything on our channel.
Right.
I don't want to just show Carnival. I just don't want to show. I show all cruise lines, all sizes. They all could get it.
Yeah,
So-
that's right. That's right.
So
And you know what? Honestly, that's what we.
I
at
didn't have
right
a
now.
problem with it being a small ship. You know that.
No, I'm
or
talking
an
about
old ship.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about how we was just sticking to Carnival at one point in time. until
Yeah,
just
we
brought
was
out-
Carnival do or die.
Yeah.
And this is gonna bring us right to the next question.
Got you.
Oof. Melanin SC deserves all of its flowers. Jazz and Richie deserves all of their flowers. I want you all to throw flowers in the chats right now because what they're doing for us melanated cruisers,
Yes.
bro, compared to all of these fights that's happening on these ships, how do you feel about everyone that keeps continuously talking about Carnival being the fight cruise? And that they always saying it's always us melanated ones that do nothing but get on ships just to fight.
you know, I think it's unfair.
Mhm.
I think that it's very unfair because yes, we live in a time where everything is being recorded. Everybody has a recording
Right.
device. It just so happens that people are recording the black folks fighting on
Right.
a Carnival ship, and then that's what gets broadcasted.
Exactly.
But at the
Not
end of the
case, that was
day,
the only one.
people fight on all cruise lines. I've heard people fighting on Disney Cruise Line.
Mhm.
Wherever there's a group of people, and it doesn't have to be liquor involved.
Right.
People can be jerks wherever they go.
That's
okay.
that's it right there.
Think about it. You can go to a grocery store and be online, and somebody cut you off, and somebody gonna start fighting. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Not
don't
to
point
say-
to me.
That finger went up by accident.
I think it's unfair that we as Black people get a bad rep for cruising on Carnival because I
Right.
think it's beautiful to see Black people on a cruise ship. Period.
Period.
You know
Yes.
what
Yes.
Because we've come a long way. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
We're making more money. We're doing,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? People are able to afford to take their families on vacation. And this is the reason why I created Melanin SC, because I wanted to inspire other families to say, y'all, get out there. There's more to do than to just take your money and go to the local beach or go
Right.
to, you know what I'm saying? Go to somewhere that you constantly keep going.
Yeah.
Go out there and explore the ocean. Go out there and explore. And and Melanin SC, I didn't want to just create it just for Carnival. I wanted to create it for every cruise. Yeah, we mainly talk about Carnival because that's a number one family cruise and budget friendly cruise line. But
and that's what most of our community is sailing. They're gonna sail Carnival.
I have never been on a cruise and actually seen a fight. I have never been on a Carnival cruise.
Neither have I.
Neither have we. Neither have we.
Knock on wood, not to the,
And
knock
and
on
honestly,
wood,
and just
baby.
and not to cut you off, I'm sorry, but to piggyback, we honestly every cruise that we went on, we wound up meeting great bunches of people, you know, that we still communicate with to this day. So
Yes.
you know that's the beauty of the whole thing. So
Yep.
but you can continue.
Yeah, I know. I 100% agree.
Right.
For
Yeah.
some reason, on cruise lines, when we go on cruises, we meet the most friendliest people. Everybody's
Right.
having a good time. Can't speak for the reason why these people is fighting on cruises. At the end of the day, they're gonna show up. They're gonna show up. People gonna fight no matter where you go. Okay, and
They
it
just
don't
talked
matter
about
the
it,
race,
Melanin
and no
SC.
matter what cruise line you go on. But what's
There
your
was a fight recently last week. They talked about a Melanin SC. Someone said they were on so-and-so ship, and it was people who were not Black that were fighting. No video ever surfaced, so therefore
Right.
no videos were made about it. No cruise news was made about it, so that was never put in to the light.
It's the limelight, yeah.
Yep.
For some reason, when people of color fight, it
Oh.
blows up. It goes everywhere, and
Yeah.
that's the stigma that
that's the
sticks.
ghetto ship.
Right.
Yeah.
But what
I've
we-
had nothing but great experiences on Carnival, and I would
Yeah.
never shun Carnival. I would never say, "Oh, I'm too good for Carnival. My nose is too in the
Right.
air.
Right.
I'm a celebrity cruiser now, darling."
Yeah.
Like I would,
Yeah,
I would
We
never,
always go back to
because I'm
Carnival.
always go back to Carnival. I'm always gonna get
That
me a good
part.
food.
Right.
That's right. That's
Melanin
right.
FC is to put a positive light. So Melanin
Yeah.
FC, and that's why we had to do this.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it was a way of showing. We started to say that we are here and we cruise just like you. We
Yeah,
cruise
Tell
like
them,
right.
let them know.
Pay our money
There's
just
a-
like you.
Right. We're not
That's right.
looking for it. We're doing everything the same, and we could do it in numbers. We could do it like a family reunion. And that's why it was important for on our group cruise. We're like, no, we not only got to meet up and link up and talk, we got to do a group photo. We got to do
That's
it
right.
in the most in an area where they're gonna see us the most, they're gonna feel it the most. And they did.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you that picture behind your guys is epic, bro.
That
that
picture, I feel,
that's a
needed to go viral.
yeah.
Thank you.
I wish
I
everybody
feel
could feel the energy
needs to
that
go
was
viral.
there in that moment.
Yeah.
Like
You could
at one
definitely
point before when we started marching up to go up the stairs, it was everybody in the Melon SC t-shirts were on the bottom like a stage and people were dancing and stuff like this. And Aaron just walked up to me from AK Ventures. Aaron walked up, he was like, Rich, the energy right now is through the roof.
Yeah.
And he didn't, I was like, bro, you don't even have to tell me. I could feel it. Like
Feel it.
You could
Yeah,
feel,
you could feel the energy. All
different.
eyes was on us.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. We definitely got some people mad. We ruffled some.
Oh, I heard.
But-
Girl,
Listen.
I was getting the tea while y'all was on the ship. Stop playing
Yes.
with my
My thing is
You know,
if
that
you- if you
positivity
really-
outweighed all that.
Yeah, the positivity
There
definitely
was a lot
outweighed
of
it.
people.
Yes.
who looked
But if
closely
you
at
didn't
us.
get a little bit of that, then you was doing something wrong. You had to get that little bit.
Right.
You had to get that fever. That
And
let your
yeah,
guys know
Even in
you're
this
making a
picture,
movement.
there's some white people that were like, "Hey, I
You're-
just want to
you're
be a
blocking
part
But
of
there
my
was
this."
son.
some
And
white
that's
people
fine.
that was in the picture with the Melanin at C
That
t-shirt.
too.
Wow.
I
So-
heard there was some people was like, "Excuse me, but y'all, I'm trying to sunbathe. Y'all are blocking my son."
Yeah, blocking.
I
the
was
sun.
like, have several seats in the empty
Right.
auditorium because right now history is being made.
Right.
We're gonna
And how
change
come-
the
how come we
narrative.
took over the Lido deck. Did
Right.
we get permission to do that?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like,
Someone even went to guest services to report that
yeah.
these people took a picture. Imagine that.
And here's the thing, Melanin SC, yes, it's called Melanin SC, but in no way, shape, or form am I excluding anybody of any race. If
That's
you're
right.
a white person and you love and respect, keyword, respect, melanated
Right.
people, come join, share your experiences, have a good time with us, you know. And
That's
we
right.
do have white people in the group. I do have white people that joined us on our very first group cruise, and they had an amazing time. And I would love to see that continue because it's all about bringing us together in peace and harmony and
Peace
showing
and
us in a
harmony.
positive light.
Right.
So
Love it. I
During a
love it.
time where everyone is so overly aggressive about the littlest things, and
Oh.
it doesn't make any sense.
crazy. It's so many
That-
crazy people in the world.
It is.
Oh,
it
yeah.
is, it
Oh,
is.
yeah.
This world, and I hate to use this word, but it is the truth. This world got so sensitive over the slightest thing. It just makes it crazy. It
Makes
just
it uncomfortable.
it makes it very uncomfortable.
It makes
Yeah.
it uncomfortable.
So-
We haven't cruised since COVID started. We had 3 cruises planned.
Yes.
They were all canceled because of COVID. And my fear to go back out outweighed the ability to go out. And I said, you know what? Forget it. I'm going to jump both feet in and we're going to step out there and everybody step out there in style. That's because if Melanin SC is going to go out there and knock their necks off, we're going to go there and pick it up and fix it for them
Yeah.
because we're going to pull it back together. Y'all stepped out there in that brown and killed that whole Lido deck. We're going to bleed this dining room.
Yeah, we did.
Put 'em
We
in
showed-
red.
We showed up there.
Let's
We
light
put-
this
Yeah, we
I
appreciate
love
you guys
that.
always
Yeah.
repping also. We really appreciate that.
Exactly. You guys went on your group cruise and you represented us. That was really, really
Yeah.
nice of you guys. So I really, really appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
We have like
Listen,
2 more
so-
minutes, not to cut you
All
off.
day long.
Yeah, no,
but I
no,
know
we-
you
yeah.
guys have a video. That was what, see, Jazzy, we here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't want to be rude or cut you off, but
Yes.
but
I'm ready to
We
start.
want to thank you from the bottom of our
Yes.
hearts, honestly, for definitely accepting our invite
yeah,
and for
taking
coming
the
here,
time out. Yeah.
changing your life to for me.
But no,
Look,
it was
here go to
awesome.
crybaby cancer.
Yeah, there she go.
But
She gonna cry after this episode, yo.
this is not
Aw.
Friday. I ain't gonna cry in the car. Cut it out. But honestly, we thank you guys. We had sent you some basic shirts some time ago, and you had told me you had gotten them. But we
Yes.
have a new design coming up that we want to send to you guys. So you'll get
Okay.
that shortly. Since we're New Yorkers, I'll give you a little hint. It's a manhole, but it has the basic on it. I created it all myself and a New York City subway token.
Oh, that's gonna
Yes.
be dope. Well,
I
thank
can't
you.
wait. I can't wait. So you
Thank
should be
you. I
getting that as soon as they
appreciate
come out.
I
All
got
right.
yes. We gotta rock those.
Yes,
Sorry
ma'am.
if you guys hear the girls in the background.
Yeah, I think you hear that.
All right, so you guys go ahead. We love you guys. Thank you so much, and we'll talk soon.
Yes.
Yes, before we go, we just want to thank you guys so much for bringing us on to your live. Guys, if you guys are watching Dre and Chant right now and you're watching this and you're not subscribed to their channel, make sure that you are subscribed because there's a lot of people that just like to watch and not subscribe.
Yes,
If you're watching the
that's
replay,
right.
make sure
TV
you
watchers.
subscribe. Okay,
Yes,
make sure you, especially the
Yes.
TV watchers, go grab your phone and actually subscribe to the channel. Guys,
Yes.
I wish you all the best throughout your
Thank
YouTube
you.
Thank
journey.
you. Yeah,
Stay
too, yeah.
consistent. That's the best advice I can give to you. Stay
Mhm.
consistent and stay to truly who you are. And
Thank you.
that will gravitate positive energy towards your channel. Thank you guys so much
Thank you,
for
guys. You
yes,
guys
it
are
was so-
awesome, man. Continue being blessed, all right?
Yes.
Thank you
Thank you.
guys.
Let our
We
nieces
will see each
know.
other on a cruise one day.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. Oh yeah.
We're going to turn up together one time.
Yes. And
Tell our nieces we said hello.
all righty,
Don't forget,
we
don't
will.
forget the hat
Look,
either
there
this
you
time.
go.
Don't
No,
forget
I'm ready.
All right, my good.
All right, we'll see you guys on your live in a few minutes.
Yes.
All
All right,
righty.
guys.
All
Take
right.
care.
See you
Good
guys
night.
later.
Bye, guys.
Good night.
Bye. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining us today while we hosted Rich and Jazzy from a Rich and Jazzy Life.
Yeah,
Now, how was that?
They were mad cool. They mad
Love
cool.
it.
I
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
I love the fact that, you know, when you see people on YouTube and they got the same type of energy and personality when you do talk to them. So
Right.
that's what it's all about. So
Yes, sir. Now, listen, if you are not subscribed, which I can't fathom that you're not subscribed to a Rich and Jazzy Life,
yeah.
now is the time to head over to their channel. Because again, I know you heard us in the beginning where we told them happy anniversary.
Yeah.
It is 2 years since they began Melanin at Sea.
Yes.
So on their channel today, they will be doing, I believe it's a Melanin at Sea giveaway. I believe that they're doing a
So
giveaway.
y'all guys
Hold on.
want to tune into that.
You want to tune in.
Yes.
Tune in. Don't miss out on that. And if you're not following Melanin at Sea on Facebook, now is the time to also do that. So you're in the know whenever t-shirts come out, whenever they're having an event, whenever there's another group cruise that you can join as well.
Yep.
We love you all.
Yeah,
We're about to head out
Yes.
and go and catch their live, and we'll see you guys in the
Get
next
something
one.
to eat too. Come home.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I ain't.
Hey, your family, love y'all guys. Just stay.
All right,
good.
love you guys. See you guys later. See you in the next one.
Yerp.
Here you go with that year. He couldn't do it. He had to do it. Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.